Hello, I feel like I haven't done a YouTube video in so long, but I've recently purchased some makeup and I thought, let me do a first impression. Now I haven't bought a lot, but there's also some stuff that I've bought quite a while back that I haven't used either, and I thought maybe I could try them on camera as well. So let's do that. I think first, I don't have a primer, eye or face primer. So I'm just going to prime with whatever I've got at the moment. And I think for that I'll just use my e.l.f. putty primer, and I'll just put a thin layer of that all over my lids. I really like this primer. I believe I've done a video on that. So this will just give a really nice clean canvas to work on. Okay, so I have bought one eyeshadow palette, and it is the Huda Beauty Jaguar Wild Obsessions palette. I'll get it open. So it looks like this, and I don't know, I just fell in love with the color story. From memory, I have one eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the Desert Dusk palette, and it's okay, it's not the best, so I never really delved back into her eyeshadows, but I love this color story and the shades just look absolutely beautiful. It's very cool tone. It's on the cool tone side. What is going on? Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try this out. I'm just gonna grab a fluffy brush, and I think what I might do is I might start from light to dark. So let's go in with this matte grey shade right here. They don't have names, unfortunately, so it's a bit powdery but pretty pigmented. I don't know if it's gonna focus, and there's a little bit of kickback there in the palette. So let's just put this all over up in the crease. Let's really wing this out. Pigment is okay, and it seems to be blending fairly easily. It's a nice, like, it's so far a soft grey. I'm gonna gently just build this up all the way up my crease. I've really been into like the soft eye looks lately. What I mean by that is like no Instagram makeup. I think as I'm edging closer to my 30s, my makeup taste has changed quite a bit. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's quite normal. That's how we're looking so far. I'll do the other side and then we can come back and continue on. Okay, let's start to build this up. I'm going to go in with this brown shade right here, and I'm going to begin to deepen up the crease, and I'm also going to bring that up into my outer corner as well. This shade is pretty pigmented and it seems to be blending pretty easily. I think I might focus a lot of the darkness to the outer corner of my eye. I'm just picking some of that grey shade again just to help me blend the edges. And then I'll go back in with that dark brown. And just continue to build that up. Don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but I feel like it's kind of changing colour right here in the crease. I mean, it's not a bad shade. I also feel like when I'm blending it with this brush that I've got the grey on, I haven't dipped back in, by the way, but I feel like it's getting rid of the brown as I'm blending and softening the edges. Did you guys notice that? Or is it my eyes playing tricks on me? It's alright. I'm just going to keep blending and building until I'm happy with what I've got. I'm just using, so whatever's left over on this brush here, I'm just using it to soften the edges. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in with the black right here in the palette and really deepen up the outer crease a little bit more. See how this black goes. I'm just gonna keep my eyes open and look straight into a mirror. And I'm really going to focus that black on the very, very outer corner of my eye, because I really am into the really winged out, lifted eye look at the moment. I think that is very flattering. I think I might just grab a different brush, maybe a little bit bigger in size, and just grab some of that brown again. Just want to blend a little bit more here on the outer corner, but on the lid part. And then I'll go back in with the black on that really petite brush. So I'm kind of making like a triangular wing. I mean, it's not the deepest black, it's a really soft black. Doesn't go grey or anything, not that I'm finding anyway. But it is deepening up the outer crease, which is exactly what I want. So I'm just also going in with the light grey again and just making sure everything is really seamless and well blended. Still feel like I'm losing some of that darker brown just up here in the outer corner of my crease. So I'll just apply a little bit more and then I'll go back in with that first brush. I feel like I don't know, or maybe it's just me, I feel like it's not really sticking right here in this section. Maybe it's the primer, but I've used that primer plenty of times. It never really does that, unless it's my skin texture, but I don't really have a lot there. Again, I feel like I've lost the dark brown. I feel like I'm losing some of the black. I kind of feel like it's going muddy. See that? Let me do the other eye. Okay, I'm going to move on to the shimmer on the lids now, and I want to swatch all of these. So let's start from here first. Oh, very soft and buttery. That's a nice silver shade. Then we've got this golden shade right here. That look cool. We've got this lilac-y purple shade here in the middle. Oh, that's got like some pink and like silver reflexes and purple. That's a really beautiful shade. That's quite pretty as well. So that's 4, and then we've got the darker purple. I feel like it's a lot more softer and more darker and muted than this one. You can see the difference. Oh, I think I'm going to use the purples. So I'm going to grab a flat brush. I think I might just go with this one. And I'll go in with that darker shade, the darker purple first. Now let's see how it applies with the brush. It might be better applied with a finger, but we'll wait and see. I'm not going to cut the crease either. I want it to be like a soft like cut crease. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I immediately feel that flaking all over my face, so I think fingers is the way to go here. So let's apply that. Oh, it's actually really quite soft applied to the lid. See, this is why I'm not a huge fan of swatches, because I feel like you can't really tell the payoff. And I really feel like that brown is just disappearing as I blend anything on top of that. Well, I'll do the same thing on the other side because I'm very much like that. If I do it on one side, I need to do it on the other, just to make it even. I think this might be a nice topper on top of like a black base. Okay, before I go in with the lighter purple, I really want to deepen like this center here. You know, I'm just going to go in with that flat brush with that brown shade and pat it here, because that's really starting to annoy me that it's just disappearing like that. I'm gonna wipe off this brush really well, just on a face halo. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna try spritzing the brush. So I'm going to go in with the khaki shade, this one right here. So I'm going to load that up on my brush, and then what I'll do is I'll grab, no. You will not believe what just happened. Son of a good mother. I had the palette sitting on my leg and it went to fall. So obviously I went to go grab it, and look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. It's alright, it's just makeup. It didn't really pick up a lot on this. You know what? I think I just might change the brush. Maybe I need a more denser flat brush. Found a more denser flat brush. So let's try this again. Let's really pack this shade into the brush. So it's picked up a hell of a lot more. And I'm just going to use this Revolution Hydrate and Fix Setting Mist. Give that a spritz. And then where I've placed that brown and that purple, I'm going to place this right in between there. It's not the worst thing. What I might do is I'm going to wipe off the brush again, and then I'm going to go in with the gold. I'm not going to wet my brush anymore. I just want to have a look. I'm just going to place it in the inner corner. It's a really pretty gold. I like the way that reflects. The camera's not really picking up, but it's got a beautiful reflection in the light. It's really, really pretty. I don't think the camera's doing that gold justice. Okay, so now let's go in with that middle shade, the purple, the really light one. And let's, yeah, okay. That's really nice. That is gorgeous. Is the camera really, it's not really doing it justice at all from what I can see in the viewfinder. It is really beautiful. This purple is gorgeous, and it is, I feel like, a really unique color. Don't think I've really got anything like this. Actually, I don't think I've got anything like these shimmers, like in these shades. They are really nice. Let me just soften out these edges here. Just really ever so slightly, just really gently. It's not the best looking eye look, but I feel like once we put everything together, it will look okay, I hope. So let's zoom you guys out. So I have two face products, foundations kind of things that I want to try. So first is the Glowish by Huda Beauty, the Multi-Dew Skin Tint in the shade Fair Light. And then I also have the Maybelline Fit Me Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 118. You know what? I think maybe I might use the Huda because I have a Maybelline mascara. So let's try this. Hopefully it's the right color because I did have to buy it online. I'm just going to quickly prime my face with the Milk Hydra Grip. Hydra Grip. And then we can move on and try the Glowish, what is it called? Multi-Dew Skin Tint. Okay, so I'm all primed and I'm going to shake this up. Let me see what the directions say, if there's any directions. It is fragrance free. Let me just attach that in there somehow. Directions. Wear alone for an all over healthy glow. Apply to center of face and blend outwards. Add your favorite foundation to boost add to your favorite foundation to boost luminosity. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that it's basically like a tinted moisturizer. So that's the shade there. Sorry, and this is a packaging. It's in a like a squeezer tube, and it's got the pump, and it's like a really nice pearly color. I think I might use this brush right here, the Pro Flawless Airbrush in number 56 by Sephora. I really like this brush. Oh, I think it's a good match. Let's see how it blends. Yep, definitely a really light coverage. It says fragrance free, but I feel like it smells funny. Oh damn, is that oxidizing? Oh, okay, interesting. I feel like it's a bit dark there. It is adding a really nice glow though. Okay, maybe the color is wrong. Oh yeah, let's just bring that down the neck slightly. Okay, it's alright, we can fix that with concealer. But it is a very, very light coverage. Super glowy, which is really nice. I think this would be perfect for me in summer, which is quite soon. Just waiting for the weather to warm up, because I feel like that would suit me heaps better once the warmer weather comes out and I get a little bit of colour in me. Oh, but at the same time, like, it does kind of match my hands. So far it's sitting quite nicely on the skin. It's As I said, it's a very light coverage. I'll zoom you guys in. So you can still see all my texture, but it's so glowy and very, very healthy looking. Definitely not full coverage. So if you're someone that really likes full coverage foundations, this is definitely not for you. I'm interested to see how it would look mixed with foundation. I think I might do that maybe in another video. But I do love the glow. I think the glow is beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Really nice. Really nice. I don't have a new concealer, sorry. I don't have a new concealer, so I'm going to go off camera and apply some concealer where I feel like I need it. So definitely underneath my eyes, maybe around my nose and the corners of my mouth, just to brighten that part up. Maybe a little bit here on the center of my forehead, and then we can move on. Okay, so I've concealed and I've gone ahead and finished off the under eyes. Now, bronzer. Actually, I don't know if I want to go in with bronzer or the liquid blush first. What I might do is I might go in with my Nars cream bronzer. I've really, really, really been liking this one. It's such a beautiful creamy consistency and it looks scary, like it looks like a lot, but once you have blended it out on the skin, it just looks gorgeous, like really, really nice. So I'm just going to place it exactly where I want it, and then I'm just going to really buff that into my skin. Now this blends out so easily, so effortlessly. It is such a beautiful cream bronzer. Really, really highly recommend if you can get your hands on it, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it's a limited edition. It's also in the shade Laguna. I'm just bringing some of that onto my nose. And it blended on top of that glowish skin tint quite easily, which is a given considering it's a cream. For blush, I am trying out the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in Lucky. This is my first and only Rare Beauty item that I have tried and I'm going to try. Any directions on the box? A long-lasting liquid blush that blends and builds beautifully for a soft, healthy blush. It's a really nice looking package. Really nice. It's pretty pink. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna go with this eye look, goddammit. Whoa, look at that applicator. Oh, that's like fuchsia pink. God. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use the same brush I used for the bronzer. No, I'm not. Am I? No, I might use a Real Techniques contour brush. I think I just might start off with one dot up here on the highest point of my cheek, and oh no, I'm gonna like blend that into the shadow as well. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the brush that I used the skin tint with and pat over that. Okay, it's softening. It is so pigmented. Okay, that's better. So you really only need, like, you know what, I'd probably even go that much. It is that pigmented. Let's see how we go with this. Oh my god, it is a beautiful color. I don't know what made me go for this color. I usually don't go for bright bloody pinks like that. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Okay, let me go back in with that foundation brush. Oh my god. I think this would be something I'd use if it was a more skin focused day. I feel like the eyes just completely throwing me off. Okay, let's just let it settle, because blush has a really good way of gently disappearing. So let's just see how we go. Now, I have this Laura Mercier Paint with Light Golden Face Illuminator Trio. I bought this quite a while ago on sale. Oh, I love the packaging. Oh, Okay. What am I gonna do here? Let me swatch it. Not that, you know, I'd be applying it with my fingers on my face, but they are really nice and pretty. You know what? Let's have a play. We're just playing around with makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a blush brush. I'm gonna go in with the bronze shade first, just a touch of that to add like a bronzy glow. Not like my skin isn't already glowy enough. And I think on the highest points of my cheeks, I might go in with that middle shade, the more champagne-y one. I'll just grab a highlighting brush. I'm just gonna grab this Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion Brush 134. Dip it into that shade. Okay, let's see. That is really nice. I'm just gonna go in with the gold as well. While we're here, why not? Just not leaving like a cast when I look straight on, which is always great. It's really nice. I feel like it's a glow from within type of a highlighter. That blush with the eye makeup is definitely throwing me off, but that's fine. We're just playing around. I don't have anything new for brows, so I'm going to skip that. I'll do that off camera. But for mascara, now this made its round on TikTok. Every Tom, Dick and Harry and their cat and their dog were hyping this up. So it's the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, and it is in the blackest black. And I am, once again, as always, very late to the trends. So I'm going to be trying it out now. Oh, I don't know if I like that wand. Alright, let's try. Oh, it is a very flexible wand. I'm loving the formula quite a bit. The brush though, because it's so flexible, it's worrying me a little bit. Like I feel like it's probably going to be really easy for me to flick my eyeball out. Wow, I see an insane difference. Just one coat. Let me just apply. Wow. Okay. So this is after one coat. Can you see the difference? So this is, oh, even on the side here when I turn to the side. Wow. Nice. Let's see how it goes with 2 coats of mascara. I'm guessing you can build it up. Okay, I see the hype about this now. There we go. That's 2 coats of mascara. I really like that. I really like that a lot. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done the brows. I've just used my regular Gimme Brow and Ka-Brow. And for the lips, I've used the Vive Modern Lip Definer in Velvet Sands. And then I've gone on top with the Nars Orgasm Lip Oil, just as like a quick something because I don't actually have any new lip products. And this is like the final look. How do we feel? Let's check out the eyes. I mean, they're nice. I really like the shimmer shades. I'm not sold on Huda Beauty's matte formula. It's not my go-to. It's not one that I rave about at all. I think if I was to reach for this palette, it would be for the shimmers only, because I really like the way they look. The camera's definitely not doing the shimmers enough justice from what I can see in the viewfinder, but the shimmers are really nice. It's such a shame because it did look like a really beautiful palette. If you like to support Huda, then I would say purchase it, but is it something that I would recommend? Probably not. I feel like there's other formulas and other brands out there that are better. My opinion only though. Yeah, it's like a hit or miss. I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. I'm just not blown away with it. That's all I can say. The skin tint though, I really like. I love the glow that it gave. I'm really interested to see it mixed with some of my fuller coverage foundations. I do see myself wearing this on a really no makeup day, which is obviously what it would be used for. I also want to try this on like the highest points of my face only because of how dewy it is. So maybe like use it as a liquid highlighter. So yeah, I don't mind this one. The Rare Beauty blush, my goodness gracious, it is so pigmented. Obviously the pink was going to clash with the eyes. That was my, I don't know why I went for this shade. I usually don't go for blushes like this pink, but I do find like it is a beautiful formula. It is highly, highly pigmented, so this is going to last you ages, so long. I love the packaging. The packaging is so nice. The color is beautiful too and does have that nice glow as well. I recommend. She does have other shades. I'll be interested to see her other shades applied in real life. I recommend. I don't hate it. What else did we try? The highlighter palette by Laura Mercier. Really liked it. It's got a beautiful glowy lit from within type of look, which I'm currently fully enjoying. I'm not one for the full shimmer highlighter anymore. There was something else that we tried. Ah, yes. The mascara. Okay, this has to be the star of the video, purely for the fact of how good I found like it enhanced my lashes. I totally understand why it went and did its rounds on TikTok, why everyone was hyping it up. It is really, really good, and it's a drugstore product too, which is always a bonus. And I think that's all the new makeup I tried today. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is not my best look, but we were playing around, so it's all good. It's makeup, it comes off at the end of the day, which is great. Until the next one, which I hope won't be so long apart. It has been quite difficult with lockdowns and personal issues, but we're slowly getting there, which is great. But yeah, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.